If liver last time will break it down to urea, and now cannot break down to complete liver, means the liver is weak, isn't it? Ah,
So maybe the
that's
part
the
of
thing.
the
Doctor is not a magician. It's the science, that's why I'm saying it's nuggets. That is what it is. No other science. That's it. Because normal, you see urea. Because the liver breaks down the protein into urea, uric acid. It's a normal style we did in secondary school also. So when you now pass, instead of urea, it becomes nitrate. So meaning not properly broken down. That's what it means. If not properly broken down, liver is not doing its job, isn't it?
Yes.
Why liver not doing the job? Maybe it's weak.
Because of it, because of that.
Yeah. Liver is not a robot. So we need to take care and check and see why you didn't do your job. And if our liver is not doing, it means our liver now may be weak. Need to
Take
to
care.
take
Yeah.
need to take extra supplement.
like that.
Need to take extra supplement, or if let's
I
say
didn't say
dysfunction.
that. We need to check what's there. Maybe the supplement you're taking is the problem of the liver,
Uric acid.
Now you see, we saw somebody have ketone, somebody have protein. Good or not? Protein, good or not?
No,
So why
because
not?
protein will be reabsorbed back.
Why no good?
They cannot filter through
See
the plasma. Right?
Cannot filter through
Nutrition
the.
slip.
They will just stay in the blood vessel.
Shouldn't pass through the urine,
Shouldn't
is it?
pass through,
Because
yeah.
of the size.
Because, yeah.
Good or not?
No, not good.
Not
The
good.
glucose also.
Glucose also not good, right?
No good, no good.
Isn't it? Can work in the lab or not? Can work in the lab or not? This is what they do.
Disaster.
Eh? What you have done is what the lab technicians do. Actually, they don't do, they just do and give result. But you can interpret. Yeah, most of them. As a human physiology student, yes, you will see like that in your exam. Yeah, but it's extra. That's why there's a difference between lab technician and a scientist. You're trained to be a scientist. You can imagine if you go to the lab, if you go co-op, and then you get this report, you make a little note. This is what I discovered. You give to the doctor. Normally, the lab technician will just pass to the doctor, but you make some notes. Okay, the ketone is here. Maybe you just do like, because I'm a Patrick student. I saw ketone. Ketone not supposed to be there. This uric acid, you make like what we talk now. You think the doctor will like you or not?
Sure.
The doctor will know that this person understands human physiology. I'm telling you, doctor will call you and ask you, where do you train? He asks this kind of question. Where you train, because
Trained
it's
by
just
Dr.
normally
Patrick.
do the result and then pass. When we visit all of you, some of you do your co-op in BP and all, we visit. Although they tell us that they want you to take blood, but we don't train like that. Nutrition and wellness, they want you to take blood, but we don't train like that. So that's why I tell, for you, some of you can go and do that kind of training. Maybe it's just, because if you have that, you're complete. Because you can interpret. You can interpret even ECG, spirometry, you can interpret all this. And you know why. And then on top of that, you know the food to eat, the nutrient to eat to correct. Yeah, I prefer nutritionist than what they call dietitianist, Dietitian is very restricted, nutrition is preventive. Yeah, this is the only place, that's the thing. So you can answer
How
this kind
about
of
the-
question, you can solve the problem.
How about
Yeah.
the biotechnology?
Eh?
How about the biotechnology?
Biotechnology? No, it's the same because
It's
you're
also
supposed
can work at the lab base.
Yes. Actually, most of our biotech students, they go overseas to do masters in biomedical science. But it's biomedical science, if you ask me, when I go for open day, it's very restricted. You can work, you see, our program, you're now doing human physiology, you're doing pharmacology, you do biochemistry. This one brings you to the lab. You do microbiology also. You perfectly can work in the lab. Okay? Now you're doing what is it? The other one you're doing
biomedicine.
No. What I'm talking about our program. You're doing cell culture. You're doing tissue culture. You're also doing Dr. Yam. You're doing fermentation. Okay.
Yeah.
Then Dr. Tio, you're doing enzyme technology. No, that's Dr. Wong. But Tio, you're doing what? You're doing recombinant genetics. Wow, this guy knows everything. You see? So this one, you see, if you go to Nottingham is only doing tissue culture and all that, plants, more towards plants. Okay? They do genetics and all that. But here, you can work in 4 different places. You can work
It's
in,
more wider, right?
Yes. You can. Most of you, did you go for the training, the trip the other day in ABI? Any of you went? Oh, you need to go. You know, you can work there in the Malaysian Biotech Center. You can work. Because what they're doing, they're doing tissue cultures, all that. You know, you can work in pathology where you can do cell culture and all that. You can work in an agriculture setting. You can work in industry.
Just now? That one?
ABI.
ABI.
Yes, my student went because I'm teaching tissue culture this semester. They like it a lot. So you see all the.
Can call out there.
Yes, you can. You want? I can send you that.
Can just bring a band and then just bring a gang, one gang go there.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, if you want, I send you. Yeah, I send you that. Very nice.
Because next semester I need to call out.
Then I send you there if you want. You need to start now. Very nice in what's it called? BP Jalil there? No, sorry, UPM.
Yeah.
Or UBM or
You know, so you can work in so many areas. It's not because I'm teaching here. Our biotech program is better than Nottingham, is better than Monash. No, it's true. Not because I'm teaching here. I'm not saying our facility one thing, okay. But the program itself can take you to different places. You know, you can work in pharmaceutical industry with biotech. Many of my students work in the pharmaceutical industry. You know, you can work in food industry. You know, you can work in agricultural setting like this one.
Even the food processing also can.
Yes, you can. Why you can work in food science, food processing? Why you can work? Because of Dr. Yam class. Because you're doing bioprocess and you're doing fermentation. Food is all about fermentation and bioprocess. Why can you work in ABI, tissue culture, cell culture, and genetics? Is it? Because you're going to do molecular biology, you do molecular biology, that one is the cell biology. Then you're going to do molecular genetics. That can make you, if you want to do genetics. So our biotech is very rich. You want to do medical lab? You already have pharmacology, you have biochemistry, you have microbiology, you have human physiology. That's what they do. So you can do pathology if you want.
But I haven't take molecular biology and I only take microbiology and bioinformatics.
Which year you are?
First year only.
Wow, you have taken bioinformatics, very good. Bioinformatics is another one also. Very good.
But very complicated.
Very complicated.
I know. I got take that class last time, but I dropped.
You get what?
I got take that class, the bioinformatics, and then I showed that, oh my god, so complicated.
Yeah, so complicated because it's
You need to read you need to know the genetic code something.
That's very good subject. Because later, when you do what you're doing, so you can now know, especially if you're doing drug science, you know, not so much of drug, this is molecular level. Yes. You know what you're supposed to know. Then you will know, because when you take a drug, okay, your drug needs to interact with the proteins. You get it? So bioinformatics will tell you, okay, this drug is binding to this. Then it tells you what are the proteins that they interact with. It's a higher level science, you know. So you know from, especially those doing drug science, you now know, okay, this my drug is causing this protein to increase. Then you know what to target.
I've learned.
Yes, you have learned it. Very good. It's just an application of what. Let's say, I don't know, you're biotech, right? We do
Yes.
pharmacology.
Yes.
If you do pharmacology now, you now go and be a friend to Dr. Sibin. Dr.
Okay,
Sibin, did
Dr.
you?
Sibin,
Yeah.
okay.
Then you will understand. You can go back to her now and understand. Because you don't know what is a receptor. You don't know the drug interaction. That's why you didn't understand it. After next semester, you will say, oh, I understand. Because when the drug interact with the receptor, it causes the elevation of certain proteins. And that's why you need to know the protein-protein interaction. And they can hire you very high, you know? Yeah. So I think the problem is, because subjects are offered early, by right you're supposed to take that after you have done molecular genetics, after you've done pharmacology, then you can appreciate. Yeah, but sometimes because of the intake, then they put any subject that's right, you cannot appreciate. I think by year one you're not supposed to do it.
But actually, I heard from my senior and then like PhD senior also. Like then I heard that they say that in Malaysia, biotechnology is not really
That's the problem.
popular.
Yes,
with that.
that's the problem.
So
Because-
it's like you want to getting a one job is like it's hard to get.
Yeah, I agree with that because your government didn't take the BioNexus didn't take off. You know, if it takes off, actually in the US, biotechnology earns more than the
Yeah.
medical doctors.
If other country then
Because who made the vaccine? It's biotechnology company, you know? It's not pharmaceutical company. Pharmaceutical company and biotech is almost same in the US.
yes.
Biotech earns more than the doctors in the US because everything is because with your fermentation, with your bioprocess, you know, with your pharmacology knowledge and all that, you are far much higher than medical doctors actually. And most of the products is done by biotech, but in Malaysia, yes, because the BioNexus didn't take off. If BioNexus has taken off, then you guys will have too much. I mean, there will be a lot of jobs. But it's still okay because they still absorb them in food industries. Most of them now want to do sales. They want to make money. Yeah. You know, we try to support them. I have about 4 of my students. You know, we go have a drink together. They are all bosses. You know, they have their own supply. Not bad, you know. One of Joshua, not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but some of them are working in pharmaceutical industries. I agree with you, but I think we'll be good.
But in Malaysia, it's like the medical science area, I think the government also take care about this.
Medical science, I don't know much. I think medical science is okay, right? Because everybody knows
Doctor
that.
something their salary pay also very low.
Yes,
This is the crystal.
yes, it is crystals. Yeah, crystal.
Only
Most of you are supposed to get crystal
Yeah.
because there is urea in your urine. Okay.
So better we study master lah. For our biotech students.
Yeah, is it? But yes, no. It's. I mean, if you, it depends on you. If you want to, let's say you want to get more knowledge that you can work in the industry, is good because sometimes at the degree level, you're still not very sure, and then you are not a specialist yet. Okay.
but for biotech, master in central pharmacy.
Microbiology. You see what?
Biotech. There's some university accept biotech degree and they can study for the pharmacy.
Yeah, like here, you know, in pharmacy, what we I think in pharmacy, the most important is pharmaceutics or formulation. You know, because pharmaceutics is when they do the drug formulation. Because the other ones will dispense drugs. For me, I'm not. But here, you can do masters in pharmaceutics. Pharmaceutics is people who do the formulation to know whether the formulation can go in. You know what I mean? That is the most important. We call it pharmaceutics. Huh? You can do masters in that or masters in formulation science. We have here. So masters in formulation science means you now know how to formulate the drugs, and then how the drug can absorb or not. Yeah, this is very important. And whether you want to make it solid or not, that one is more towards the lab. If you get like this, it's
Need
easy
to calculate, right?
Yeah, how to calculate the dose and all this, yes. And how to formulate. If you do formulation, it's also good for you for food industries or nutraceutical industries, because you know how to mix. Because that is very important. Are you in biotech also? Or
Same,
like-
biotech, biotech, all biotech.
This one-
The whole game biotech.
Biomedical.
Oh, yours is, oh, you're leaving us.
Yeah, I'm from Australia.
Ayo. You don't like us, yeah? Oh, you do 2 years here. When are you going to? Well, you will do pharmacology, right?
No, I did in your class.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You were in my class. Why didn't last semester, is it?
No, this
Yeah, this
one.
semester. He wearing coat here, man.
Yeah, you're in human physiology.
Yes.
But are you going to do pharmacology?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you're in my class. Yes, I know you. 9.7, I know.
Next year, I think September or December.
Yeah, this is the
I
people that don't like us. They don't trust us. Yeah, but this is very good. Biomedicine is good. But you know what? The only problem is biomedicine is a field. But if it's biomedicine is just name, you know, it means